Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back here with another NBA free agent stocks. This time, the guys who improved. Shout out Frank Urbina of Hoops Hype. Link in the description. Now, this article, what we're seeing right here, guys, I wanted to talk about the fact who were the guys that most improved. So let's get right into it and talk, all right, about some of, if not the best performers. Let's get right into it. So when you look at this article, they go in, we all know the first guy, Austin Reaves. Here's a glance at the stats in the playoffs. 17 points, 4.6 points per game, while averaging 46.4% from the field, 44% from three, and he had a 14.4 plus swing rating. Now, Reaves was a guy who really showed up, not only in the playoffs, but in the regular season. I made a video the other day, several videos over the past couple of days. Reaves, the Lakers are allegedly willing to pay up to $100 million. I've heard most likely he's getting 17 to 20. That's where the Lakers would like it. That's where it seems realistic. But teams flushed with cap space, Spurs, I believe Pacers are another one. Not saying the Pacers would, but the Spurs are rumored. Rockets are another one. They're rumored, willing to offer him over $100 million, maybe. But this is a guy that had out of Wichita State, then goes to Oklahoma, and now a Laker. In his second season, 13 points in the regular season. This is a guy who can do a little bit of everything. Former guard turned swingman. And again, I think realistically that 4-year 54, maybe 4-year 80 million is what is realistic for Austin Reaves, and that's what Jovan Buha, a guy who can score, rebound, play on or off ball, and he's only 25. He can draw fouls, and he has a higher ceiling, it seems. Seems like he can be an all-star player, borderline, okay, and a guy who tries on defense. Now, let's move to the next guy, and he's the bomber. There's a reason why this guy is in the NBA Finals. Gabe Vincent, through the playoffs so far, 13.5 points. Obviously, this is subject to change because there's a few more games left in the finals. 3.9 assists, 41.5% from the field, 40% from three on like a bunch of attempts, and his swing rating of 5.3. This is a man who has really showed everybody, hey, baby, I got it, okay? And I think he's incredibly fun to watch. And he's got skill. Okay, the Nigerian Devil himself. If you guys haven't seen him, he's plays for the Nigerian basketball team, and he's so good for them. Okay, and he went from a guy who now in his 4th season with the Heat went from playing 9 minutes in 9 games his first year, then 50 games in 13 minutes a night, then 68 last year, playing 23 this year, 68 playing 26, slowly improving all of his stats, slowly improving his shooting, slowly improving his defense. That he's really a fun guy to watch, a guy who's going to get paid, in my opinion, okay, and for good measure. Now, he can shoot it off the dribble, off the catch, has the confidence, and he's a good enough playmaker, okay, where he's going to get paid to be, he's one of the top backup point guards in the league, all right? I'm not saying he's the same player as Monte Morris, but that Monte Morris vein where, you know, he can be a good Monte Morris, Tyus Jones. I mean, I think Tyus Jones could be a star, but like those guys who are like good enough to be starters, but they're like elite backup point guards because of their shooting and scoring ability and playmaking ability. All right, love it. Now, everybody's favorite. This one makes me cry. You guys know I'm a Wizards fan. 12.5 points per game, 3.6 rebounds a game, 55.7% from the field while shooting 48.7% from three. Yeah, his swing rating was negative 1.6. But Rui Hachimura, why didn't you do this for my Wizards? All right? Why didn't you do this for my Wizards? All right? You're making a kid sad. You're making a kid so sad. Now, this was a guy that we traded away because we gave up on developing him. He was soft and everything. And then something happened in LA. All right, something happened. Literally, yeah, his regular season stats weren't as good as his regular season stats with the Wizards, but he's getting way more touches with the Wizards. But then the postseason happened, and Rui Hachimura understood who he was. He knew how to attack the rim. He became aggressive, okay? He was able to hit the tough jumpers, okay? He also provided some good defense, being able to switch on to multiple players because of his athleticism. This is a guy who played well, and he's not a number one or a number two, but he's definitely an effective role player for this team. Right here, Jovan Buha is saying that because Rui was the fourth best player on this team behind Austin Reaves, LeBron, and Davis during the playoffs, they're saying that Rui's looking at a 3-year $60 or a 4-year $80 million deal, allegedly. That one's wild. Now, Russell Westbrook, 23.6 points per game, 7.4 assists, 41% from the field, 35.7% from three, and negative 0.4 swing rating. And again, these are playoff stats. And this is a man who got kicked out of the other LA team and now is saying, what up? You guys thought my career was over. I was playing in Taiwan or something with Dwight. But no, he's staying. And he's 34. Okay? He was 34. I'm not going to say he's going to get a massive $30 million team thing. He might just stay in with the Clippers. But somebody's going to use, his rebounding, when willing to play defense, and he just has a high usage style. So I could see a team giving him the full mid-level exception for 1 year, maybe two. He's kind of a guy that you want to run. Again, he's kind of suited for that six-man role, even if you would hate it. Maybe you just start him and then take him off the floor real quick. All right, but he did improve. Somebody's going to give it. He's still an efficient basketball player. That's what we learned. Now, this was the biggest bargain of the year. All right, the guy, I thought it came out that he was Lana Rhodes' baby daddy, but then Lana Rhodes called out Blake Griffin, but it doesn't matter. But Bruce Brown literally didn't get signed on the first day of free agent. Michael Malone supposedly called him up and said, what are you doing still available? Got him on a bargain. And now, dude, every team wants a guy like Bruce Brown. Yeah, he's 6'2", but he can guard 1 through 4. Hey, we're about to be alma mater brothers. I just graduated from KU, but I'm going to a grad school at Miami. You graduated, I don't know if you graduated, but you went to Miami. 12.1 points per game, 3.9 rebounds per game in the playoffs, 53.3% from the field, 31% from three, plus 2.6. All right, this guy can ball. And that's the thing with Bruce. Bruce has got regular season at 36% three-point shooter, 48% for the field, 11.5 points. Okay, 4 rebounds, 3.5 assists, a steal a night, and a little under a block a game. Bruce Brown's so good. His offensive game got unlocked. He's not going to be a high scorer ever, but he can contribute. That three-point shot's still streaky, but the pesky, the aggressive defense, while being able to be versatile, guarding different positions no matter the size, while also just remaining a willing three-point shooter, is a huge impact for any team, and people are just licking their chops, hoping to get that guy. Now, Cam Johnson. Yeah, he had a small sample size, okay? With those 18.5 points and almost 6 rebounds a game on 51% from the field, 43% from three, a 0.2 swing rating, which is like a net rating, by the way, guys. Forgot to explain that to you. This guy's getting paid. He says he wants to stay in Brooklyn. I've heard, we heard reports that people are going to throw money at him, but basically Brooklyn's just going to match all that money. The guy just looked like he could be the perfect second option for next to Mikal Bridges, but any team. He seems like the most versatile player in the entire NBA that you can put him on any roster. He can grab rebounds, shoot threes, and he's showing a willingness to play defense. He's athletic to do it enough. Okay. The guy's 6'9". He's massive. Even though he's older, he's still got another 10 years of being real good. Now, the final guy, and I love the fact they put him in here, is my favorite player in the league. Did you guys know? I think, what is it, $80,000 they got him for, $40,000? Basically, the Hawks got Jock Landale from the Spurs as a throw-in for salary matching purposes in the DeJounte Murray trade, and then they didn't even want him, so they just traded him to the Suns for the cheapest cash considerations, which is like $60,000 or $80,000. So this guy literally got traded for like 60 or 80 grand. Okay. And he, in the playoffs, 6.1 points per game, 4 rebounds, 63% from the field. The Aussie, the boomer, Jock Landale. Okay, 15.7 swing rating. I love this man. One of my favorite basketball players in the entire NBA. Okay, he's a troll on Twitter. I love it. Okay, he wasn't even that bad for the Spurs the year before, but he was just adjusting to it. And this year he adjusted. In the regular season, he had some months that were better than others, but he played 69 games, 14 minutes a night, 6.5 points, 53% from the field, 25% from three. He's a willing three-point shooter. Doesn't always take them just when the opportunity presents themselves. And he can hit them. 4 rebounds, an assist a night, and he's just, dude, this guy is so much fun to watch. He's just literally, his numbers won't literally tell you what it is, but he's so impactful. He outplayed DeAndre Ayton in the playoffs, and he plays with so much hustle. You just can't stop him. Like, there's a tweet right here. They said Landale with a more significant role. Booker, Durant, and Landale, 24 minutes, have an offensive rating 140, 104 defensive rating, a plus 36 net rating. Booker, Ayton, and Arman. Booker, Ayton, and Durant, 121.8 offensive rating, 133.7 defensive rating, negative 111.9. So that's an insane tweet. That's how good. There's a great quote right here in the article. A do the dirty work big man who rebounds, sets hard screens, finishes around the basket, and doesn't demand a lot of touches to make an impact. He's the type of guy you want around your superstars, and he proved it in the playoffs. So he'll get like a raise. But this video, guys, if you rocked with me to the end of this, thank you. Okay, seriously. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz. And if there was anything I might have missed, let me know. But that's going to be the video. So peace out, everybody.